everybody. Welcome to another day of my life. So today is like a rainy day. Super rainy, super gross. We're gonna spend the day at home. Kids are at school except for my little 2-year-old Marky man. He's home with me, trying to figure out like what we're gonna do today, and I thought we could bring you guys with us. So I was gonna vlog during the weekend that we had, and actually did vlog some, but just couldn't put it all together in a vlog. So we planted two strawberry plants in a big storage bin kind of thing in our yard. I want to show you guys, but I'll show you a picture right now. I can't go out there right now. It is so rainy and gross and soggy, but here's a picture of our 2 strawberry plants. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed that they make it, because I am not the best. We also went and looked around Lowe's and Walmart and kind of was looking at all the flowers. I'm still thinking about what flowers I want to plant this year. That's coming soon. And then also David spent the all day, like we bought so much mulch and like re-mulched our front yard areas and all of this. We spent like all day in the yard on Saturday, or at least several hours in the yard. And then also this weekend, we had just a really fun family day. The boys got a haircut. Mark, I've been cutting his hair off and on. He used to have really curly hair, and so I would kind of trim it. Well, his hair has gotten less curly, and so it's been harder for me to cut. And he's got like some weird cowlicks and stuff, and so we took him and Nate to the hair salon and got them kind of a very similar cut, and we buzzed both of their hair. They did really great. So they kind of did it like David's hair is. It's a little bit longer on the top and then a little shorter on the sides, and it's so cute for summer and the hotter weather, and they look adorable. I love Mark in it because you can just see his little face so much better. So they did great. And we also went to Scoops, our favorite ice cream place, and got ice cream. It's just opened up for the summer season. It's opened up for the season. And so we just had a really fun day together. And anyway, today though is a weekday. It's actually Tuesday for me. And I'm planning on having like a day in the kitchen. And whatever I film, I will put in our dinner video. But I'll also show you guys clips here. I'm thinking about doing like burrito bowls for dinner. So I've got some ground beef in the sink, just kind of defrosting. And my plan is to cook a few things ahead for it so that at dinner time I can just heat up. Like I want to make some homemade Spanish rice or Mexican rice. And so I'm going to go ahead and make that this morning, and also some homemade refried beans. My friend Sarah sent me, thanks so much Sarah, sent me some recipes I want to try. So I think that'll be a really big hit for everybody. Mark's whining. I think that'll be a really big hit for everybody. So I'm going to spend some time in the kitchen. I also have lots and lots of videos to edit today. I have lots of videos to edit. So during nap time, why does he always get in the dishwasher when I'm on the vlog? Shut it. While Mark is napping, I'm going to be spending a lot of time editing. So you guys can just come with me. We'll do the day together. I also wanted to show you guys this. Look how pretty this cup is. It's like a Starbucks knockoff, I think. I got this at Walmart. They had a bunch of different colors, but I got the green one, and I don't know, a fun cup just makes me want to drink more out of it. So anyway, also, what are you doing? Yeah, you want some snack? I don't know if you should get snack. It's getting kind of late for lunch, or close to lunch. Anyway, you guys come spend the day with us. Come hang out with us, and we'll do it together. frustrated, you guys. So for the first time since I've had this pressure cooker, it has messed up on me. I don't know what happened. I made Mexican rice. It never came to pressure. Like I just kept watching it. It never came to pressure. And finally, after it had been a long time, I just went ahead and looked, and the rice is cooked. Like it's delicious. I tasted it. Even though I'm fasting, I just took like a tiniest little bite because I wanted to make sure it was actually cooked. It's delicious. Highly recommend. I will show you guys how I did it on the dinner video. But the very bottom layer is completely scorched, which I guess is why it didn't come to pressure. I have no idea what happened, but something malfunctioned. So now I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to clean this because I wanna make my beans in here. And like this rice, it is like glued on, like scorched on the bottom. Oh, thankfully the rice came out good, but now I've gotta clean this. I don't know what happened. I followed the recipe exactly. It's not the recipe's fault. It looked completely fine when I did toast it. I did saute, the saute mode or whatever on this pressure cooker. I did saute it, but then I changed it to manual pressure cooker. I followed all the steps I always do. So I don't know what exactly happened. Sometimes pressure cookers can malfunction. I've heard of people say that. But now my days just got a lot more interesting. So yay for good rice. I don't know how this rice turned out because it never came to pressure. I think it was just sitting in the hot liquid for, you know, so long that it cooked. I got really lucky with that because if this hadn't come out at all, that would have been really a sad day. So I am going to soak this, I guess. Is that my best option? I mean, it is, do you guys, I don't even know if you can see, like the bottom of this is just scorched. Which I know you can get like an error message on your pressure cooker. I've seen people do it where it says like scorched. I didn't get any error message. So I'm gonna figure out how to clean this and then I'm gonna make refried beans. But I will also link this recipe down below because this rice turned out perfect. Like besides the scorching part, it turned out really good. And there's also, you can make it in the pressure cooker. There's also instructions just to make it on a pot, in a pot on the stove. So wish me luck on this. Boom, shaka, laka. That took not quite as long as I thought, but it did take a lot of elbow grease. I gotta clean. I'm kind of scared now because I'm gonna do my beans in this and I hope I don't have more issues and my pressure cooker's not dying. I have had it for several years. How I got it clean, have you guys seen these? This is the Soap Daddy. So I love the Scrub Daddy. Like I am obsessed. I always have one of these going. They clean so well. But I saw this. I actually ordered it from the Scrub Daddy website. So you can squirt the soap, like squirt it if you need to squirt soap out, or it has this little dabber thing. So if you need to put some on your sponge, you just press down. I love that thing. It doesn't drip anywhere. I need to put this last little bit in there, but I really, really love that thing. Anyway, I used that and scrubbed and got it clean. So I'm going to start my beans, but I just want to show y'all I did it. Okay, I thought you guys might like to see Marky Man's hair. Mark, can you say hi? We got Old MacDonald playing in the background. Marky, he's carrying around these little porcupine feathers, spikes. Hey! Hey, buddy! You look so handsome. So Mark is still in his picky eating phase. I made him a little snack here. He did not touch it. And he likes those. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to make him lunch. He's really holding out on me, y'all. He thinks that he's going to just stop eating, I guess, because I've really been making him have well-rounded food and snacks, and we're on like a very big picky eating phase. So I was telling him, look, it's an orange plate, and I was trying to get him excited. He didn't care. So I'm going to make him some lunch now, and we'll see how it goes. All right, you guys, so this is what Mark's having for lunch. We've got some popcorn chicken. He is not a fan of chicken, but we're going to continue to offer it to him. We have some french fries, some cantaloupe, which he's also not a fan of, but we're going to continue to offer it to him, and a Danimal smoothie. We're going to just continue to try. here we go. All right, you guys, so I've got the beans going in the Instapot. I'm hoping, well, it's actually a Kasori pressure cooker. I'm hoping my thing works. If not, I don't think it'll ruin anything because it won't stick because there's so much liquid with the beans. Mark did not eat any chicken or cantaloupe. He ate most of the fries and he drank his smoothie. This has been the hardest thing I have done in a long time, is try to just remain calm about food, not try to stress out about it. I have talked to his doctor and they said, you know, he's at a good weight. He's not, you know, gonna hurt, you know, by expanding his palate, and he will not starve. Everybody's told me that he will not starve himself. He has just gotten so picky. We're really working on offering 3 meals a day plus snacks. If he eats it, he eats it. If he doesn't, he doesn't, and just keep exposing him to new stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to remain calm. It's hard. He barely ate his breakfast. He barely ate that. He's also a toddler and he's very, you know, low eating anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna fingers crossed on the beans and I'll catch y'all back when they're done and we'll see if they work out. So good news, my pressure cooker is working. Must have just been a fluke the last time. Thank God. So it has like 14 minutes left and then I'm going to finish up the beans and I will have the rice cooked, the beans cooked, and I'll do the taco meat like in a little while, because it's almost defrosted, I think. Just laid Mark down for a nap. He's happy. He's happy. He's playing. He just has like very little appetite and he's super duper picky. And I'm trying to just stay calm. Like I told y'all, I feel like I've talked about his picky eating a lot, but it literally does like consume my day. And then we're trying to work on it because I'm ready for him to not be so finicky with foods and get used to like trying new things and not being afraid to try new things. I was very, very picky as a child, and so I understand it, but I get picky eating and this is like a whole nother level of being so picky. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I know nobody cares really. But anyway, I just laid him down for a nap. I'm gonna work on some videos. I have a ton of stuff to do. I'm gonna drink my water. So I'm still doing intermittent fasting. I'm playing around. Some days I do alternate day fasting. Some days I just do 1 meal a day. What's crazy is how good I feel when I'm fasted. I get so much work done on the days where I have not eaten anything. It's such like a different mindset because it's just counterintuitive to what most people think you should do. So if you are interested in fasting, there is so many people that are more knowledgeable than I. Jason Fung, Mindy Pelz, I think is her name, on YouTube. I really also like Jen Stevens's books. There's so many like medical people that can tell you better than me about fasting, but it has made such a difference in my life. I feel so much better since I started doing it. I feel like my relationship with food has completely changed and I'm just excited to keep going. Anyway, so I'm completely fasted, but I am going to eat. So I stopped eating yesterday. We ended up having lunch, me and David, because we had a taste test video we were going to film and I didn't want to break my fast with like candy, which is what the taste test was. So we ended up eating lunch and then I fasted after that. So I've been fasting since 1 o'clock yesterday and that's almost 24 hours at this point. So I'm going to eat dinner and then I'll probably fast either all day tomorrow or until dinner tomorrow. What I also love about intermittent fasting is it's very flexible. It's actually good to change it up and not do the exact same thing every day. So some days I fast 18 hours, some days I fast 20 hours, some days I fast 10 hours, very rarely though. I usually at least fast 14 or more. But it's just been really, really fun. I've enjoyed it and I'm actually losing weight. So that's really exciting. I'm gonna go get some work done. I'll see you guys back in a little bit. not going to believe this. Catastrophe. So the beans got done, got them out, was going to blend them up with my immersion blender, which I've had literally for years. It's a really nice immersion blender. Blending it is going well. About 30 seconds in, this thing dies. Like I feel like it's like melted right there on the tip. Would not come on anymore. I think it died. I think it's dead. So I had to get out my pressure cooker, what is this called? What is this called? Food processor. Got that out. It worked fine. The beans came out amazing, but now I have a giant mess to clean up. No big deal. I did taste these, even though, like I said, I'm fasting. I wanted to make sure the seasoning was okay because I've never made these. They are so good. It took a small little taste. I cannot wait to have this in our burrito bowls tonight. Delicious. It made a ton. I am going to freeze some of this. I will show you how I make it. Hold on. I will show you guys how I make this. I'm sorry, my allergies are so bad. I'll show you how I make this in the dinner video that's coming up soon, but so good. Thank you so much, Sarah, for both recipes. My friend Sarah is so awesome to send me awesome recipes. I love getting recipes that I know are winners before I try them, you know, from people I trust. So we're going to have this for dinner, and then I'm going to freeze some of them. I'm hoping Mark likes this because he loves beans at a restaurant. And what's so cool about this recipe is, you know, when you get them at a restaurant, a lot of times they have like lard and all kinds of other stuff in them to make them taste good. This doesn't have any of that, and they taste just as good as any I've had at a restaurant. So yum. From scratch, homemade, from dried beans. Definite, like, cheap, delicious meal. Okay, I wanted to share with you guys, I am going to have some coffee. I heated up my coffee. But this is my wedding china. I'm going to set that down. And honestly, this has been in a cabinet my entire marriage. We pulled it out on very infrequent occasions, maybe once every few years for like an anniversary dinner or something. But I started watching this channel called The Daily Connoisseur, and her name is Jennifer. And she just inspired me to start pulling out my good stuff and using it. So in the afternoon, this makes me feel so fancy, but in the afternoon, I've been having my afternoon coffee in my wedding china, and it just brightens my day up. So here's a little encouragement if you feel like it, to get out some of your good stuff that you've just been having in a cupboard, you know, for another day, and use it. And it makes my day every time I drink out of it. It feels so, I don't know, I just feel put together, and it feels special, and I'm happy to pull it out more often. You know what, like if it breaks, it breaks. It's still better than being in a cabinet where I hardly ever see it. So this is my wedding china. I didn't get a whole lot. Like I have several place settings, probably, you know, 6 to 8 place settings. I didn't get all of my saucers and mugs, or whatever this is called, teacup things. And I didn't get all of my silverware, but I got most of my pieces, and I need to use it more often. All right, you guys, so let me tell you about dinner. I ended up making like a little, just like buffet on the counter of like beans and rice and tacos and chips and tortillas and toppings, and then everybody could kind of choose what they wanted. I made Nate a quesadilla out of the beef and cheese, and made everybody's plates. We sat down and ate together, which was awesome. I made a burrito bowl. Y'all, it was so good. So I did rice, refried beans, beef, cheese, what else? Lettuce, sour cream, taco sauce, avocado, and I crunched up a couple of tortilla chips and put on there. It was so good. The beans that I made today, delicious. Best rice I've made. I've tried several different recipes, and this recipe was the best. We did that, and then I cleaned up all that while David was bathing the kids, and then we did homework, and then we did piano practice with Lucy, and now she's finishing up her chores, and we're just all kind of chilling. It's like right at 7 o'clock, so it's been a really good day. It's been a really busy day. I ended up having a lot of refried beans left over, so that recipe made a bunch. Ended up freezing them into small Ziploc bags, about a can's worth in each bag. So I think I got 3 full sandwich bags out of what was left. And then I stuck that into a freezer bag so I can pull them out when I need to, when I have like a recipe that calls for refried beans, or we want to eat them with tacos one night or something. It was really, really good. And then I also want to tell you guys the avocado I have been keeping in a bowl of water in my fridge. I've had these avocados for about a week and a half, and they have not turned bad. Once they started to ripen, I stuck them in the bowl of water, and they have stayed that exact same ripeness for the last week. So, highly recommend doing that. It's the only way I'm going to do avocados now because they stay perfect and I don't waste them. I know you can freeze them, but I feel like that changes the texture of them. I don't like them as much, but they stay perfect. So I have a bowl with a lid. I just filled that with water and stuck it in my fridge, and it's done really, really good. So it's a delicious dinner. I'm really, really full. I am going to do a couple more things in the office. I've gotten a lot of work done today, and I've also gotten a lot of kitchen stuff done. I've been either in the kitchen or in the office all day. So it's really, really fun to get to work from home and squeeze it in when I can. I usually work all the way through nap time, and I got a lot done. I got several videos edited. Anyway, I am tired. I am dragging today because I've been working so hard, but that's okay. So that is going to be the end of the video. I would highly recommend trying to make your own refried beans because they're a lot cheaper and they taste so much better. Like, our food tasted just like it came from a Mexican restaurant, which is like our favorite type of food. Mark is still being very picky. I'm wondering if he's got some of the allergy cold stuff that we have going on. Me and David are like coughing and hacking and feel congested and everything. So maybe he's got some of that because he didn't eat Mexican like he normally does either. So we're going to take it with a grain of salt. Hopefully we're going to keep introducing him to new things and the same things over and over. And eventually he'll eat it. Eventually. I'm just trying to count wins every week. Like last week, a win was he didn't scream when I put him in the high chair. If the food was on his plate that he didn't like, he has learned not to scream and just leave it on his plate. A win today was he ate the French fries, and normally he won't eat the French fries I cook. He only eats McDonald's, so he ate the French fries. That's a win. Anyway, we're gonna sign off. How was your day?
Good. I need to feed Layla.
You need to feed Layla. Go ahead. Layla's food and water's in here.
It's in Mama's filming room.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna sign off. It's been a good day. It's been a busy day. We're ready to just chill and relax for the rest of the night. If you guys like the video, you want to see more like it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. I have stuff all over me.
We'll see you all next time. Bye.
We'll see you next time. Bye.